One of the questions we're asking all of our interviewees is, what does civil rights mean to you? So given the work that you've done on the marker, the fact that you're part of La Típica, and all the things that you've been a part of, what does civil rights mean to you?
To be honest with you, when all this civil rights movement came in with Lyndon Johnson and such, I considered it more as being a benefit to the blacks than to us, because we were already accepted, and let's face it, there will always be a problem. There will always be people who look down on you because of your ethnicity, but all you need to do is just look up at them and show them, I'm as good or better than you, you know. But I felt that it was helping them more, and I was very glad to see it, because when I was growing up and we rode the bus to Houston, there was one long row on the bus in the back, and that back row was designated for blacks, and that's where they had to sit. I could sit anywhere that I wanted to on the bus, but the blacks had to sit back there. And if that row was full, they had to stand all the way to Houston. They could not sit with the others. And that always hurt me, you know, it always hurt me. There was a friend, his name was Clarence. He worked at the cleaners, and I always saw him, and he would ride the bus often. I rode it every day to work for years before I got a car. And if he was back there and there was room, I would sit back there with him. Of course, if it was nearly full, I wouldn't, because I wasn't going to take anybody's seat, you know. But I would do that to try to make him feel better and try to make others feel like, hey, it's not hurting me to sit here. It won't hurt you either. But that always did, it was hard for me to see. So I was very glad when the civil rights movement came in. I felt that there might be some help for the Hispanic community, but frankly, I wasn't looking at it for that benefit, but rather for the blacks, you know.